Hi guys, how are you? I know it's been a while since you've seen my actual face. I've been posting a lot of tutorial type videos for those newer estheticians who need a little bit of guidance on how to do certain facials. So it dawned on me and I noticed that there weren't too many videos with in-depth information on how to become an actual esthetician. You know, there's how to make money as, an esthetician, but not exactly the steps that you need to take to become an esthetician. So that's kind of what I want to touch on today, is to guide those who are interested in becoming an esthetician, what steps they need to take, how much money it's going to cost, what schools they should go to. So if this is something that you've been scrolling and trying to find, but you just can't find it, I got you. Let's not waste any time. Let's dive right into this. So the first thing you want to do is pick a school. I highly recommend a local community college because they're a lot more cost effective versus choosing like an Avita or Paul Mitchell, which is going to range anywhere from $16,000 upwards of maybe $30,000. I know the local colleges here in South Florida is about $1,400 for the same thing that you're going to pay $16,000 or $30,000 for. You tend to learn a lot more after you graduate. So they give you the materials that you need to learn, but you're gonna learn a lot more after you leave school. So save that money and invest it in continuing education after you finish school. Those are two of the most popular schools. Again, I do highly recommend that you choose to go to a local college to get your license. It's cost effective. $1,400 versus $30,000. You can use that money if you do plan on becoming a solo esthetician to invest in your business. So that's cost and school selection. Now let's talk about how many hours are required for you to obtain your esthetician license. In the state of Florida, yes, I do know that other states require 1,600 hours. However, in the state of Florida, where I reside, we only require 220 hours, which is roughly about 8 weeks of full-time education. Most schools have different times that they offer the trainings, which is, morning, they'll have afternoon. There's some schools that are hybrid because you must go on campus to perform your practical portion of getting your license. This is required by every state. In addition to completing those 220 hours, you do need to pass a state board exam, which is a written and a practical portion, both of which you have to get at least a 75% to pass. Not too high, however, there are still a lot of people who experience, difficulties passing it. There are people who are not necessarily the best test takers. They know it, they can apply it, but for some reason they get extremely nervous when they're taking a test or when someone's watching them during the practical portion and they make silly mistakes. And depending on who's overseeing your practical portion of the exam, there are certain protocols that they have to go by, which is state mandated. If you're not completing a facial in the order that you were taught, oftentimes they're going to fail you and you have to come back. Luckily, you do not have to wait 6 months to retake. You can take it the next day, whenever your, instructor is available to have you retest, you can go back and do it. So that's a good thing. Now, I'm speaking strictly for the state of Florida because, again, this is where I do reside, and I do believe that most states, they're very similar in how you are licensed. Once you complete your required hours, pass your state exams, you do have to apply to the DBPR, which issues the license. The license fee is, I want to say it's $45. And if you do plan on going out on your own, you do have to apply for a salon fee, which is $90 or $95. Don't quote me on that. This is strictly for those who plan on opening their own salon or rent a salon suite. A representative from the DBPR will come out to make sure that you are within code, there's no violations, and you are set up to effectively offer these services. And last but not least, You do need to renew your salon license. If you're a solo esthetician and you're operating your own business, your salon license and also your face specialist license every 2 years. And then the renewal fee is, I want to say it's $40 or $45 each. In the state of Florida, you do need to complete 16 hours of continuing education, which is required to renew your license. And that's it. Those are the steps that you need to take to become a licensed esthetician, and some of the steps that you take in order to become a solo esthetician working for yourself. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please like, subscribe, share my video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. If you have any videos that you'd like to see me make, also drop those in the comment section. I appreciate everyone that tunes in, everyone that's subscribed, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.